Hey everybody, I decided I wanted to get into pouring silver. Yes, so I stopped down at my LCS and I got some generic bars and rounds to melt up. And I also got all the basic equipment that you need. Torches, molds, crucible, just the basic stuff to get me started. Decided I just wanted to throw one in there, 1 ounce for my first pour. And I told myself no matter what this pour looks like, I'm gonna keep it forever. Doesn't matter. And I decided to use a 3 ounce round mold, but I'm only gonna be pouring 1 ounce into it, and you'll see coming up that that didn't work out too well. And I think the main problem I had with this first pour, and really all my pours so far, has been that I haven't been able to get the mold hot enough. But let's see what we got here. Let's check out this first pour. Molten metal is really amazing to look at up close. Really, this was the first time I've ever seen molten metal up close. I thought I was watching Terminator 2. Little nervous, but I knew I just had to pull the trigger. There we go, and bam! Beautiful. And then it was at this point where I realized that I didn't have anything to pick the mold up with. So I didn't have any clamps or pliers or anything. So I kind of had to MacGyver something with the crucible tongs, but it worked out. And look at that beauty. Amazing. I drop it into my quenching bucket, and I was surprised how fast the silver cools down when you drop it in the water. It instantly cools down almost. And look at that. Amazing, absolutely beautiful. I love those thick pour lines. Thick wavy pour lines. And I don't care that it's not perfect. Obviously, I knew my first pour was not going to be good, but it kind of looks like a seashell in a way. It's like a seashell shape. I think it's a thumbs up personally. Beautiful. And this was the following day. My camera actually, I keep running out of storage on my camera because I'm lazy and I don't feel like backing stuff up to my computer so I can clear off and create more space on the camera. But so this was the next day, and I poured some other pours in between these two that weren't so good, but I just couldn't videotape them because I had no memory. So this was the following day. And this time I'm pouring into a bar mold. I got the torch much closer to the mold to make sure it gets hotter, because I know that that is a big deal. The mold has to be hot, but it's not going to be perfect, or it will never be perfect, but it's not going to be the best until I get a furnace and I can just cook the mold in the furnace. But give it the old Backyard Bullion tap. Tap, tap, taparoo. And here we go. I'm figuring I'm going to do a few different types of finishes. So I'm going to do a smooth polished finish, a ripple polished finish, a smooth antiqued finish, a ripple antique finish, I'm going to experiment with putting my stamp that I'm getting custom made on both the front of the bar, the back of the bar. So I'm going to experiment with a bunch of different things, and I would appreciate it if you guys in the future would tell me what you thought looked the best. But here we go, we got this nice ripple bar for you. That is tasty. Love it. I can already tell I'm gonna really love pouring silver. It's very relaxing. I get zenned out, and I would consider this one a thumbs up. Beautiful bar. Alright, so let's check out all the good pours I was able to produce over the past couple days. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Those pour lines are amazing. Something about pouring your own silver. I gotta tell you, it's just, even though I just started doing this, I can tell that I'm gonna take a lot of pride in this work. Absolutely amazing. Let's check out these. Look at that. Beautiful. As you can see, this one has a little bit of schmutz too, right in the center. Looks like some borax stuck on there. I hope that that's not an inclusion. So I hope that's just on the surface and I can polish it off, or maybe I'll use some fine grit sandpaper that will take it off. I just hope that that's not indented into the metal, because after I remove that, that will probably leave a mark or like an indent in the silver. But if that happens, maybe I'll just melt them down again and re-pour them, or maybe I'll keep them. I mean, this is really just my practice run. So I'm very happy with the results I've had so far. And one thing I also just noticed is that I just hit 100 subs. Thank you so much, guys. This would not be possible if it wasn't for you. Thank you for everyone who's joined me on my wealth building journey so far, and now my wealth pouring journey. I really appreciate it. And as a token of my gratitude, I think that I will have a giveaway. But I want my giveaway to come from the heart. So I've decided that I will give away a poured piece. And this is beautiful, and I would love to give this one away. It's a good weight. It's under 1.5 ounces, not too light, not too heavy. This one is one of the ones with the schmutz on it, but like I said, I hope I can take that off. And if I can, and if I can polish this up really nice and stamp it really nice, this one I will give away. So stay tuned for that. These bars aren't going to be complete for a little bit because I'm still waiting on stuff. I just got off the phone with Infinity Stamps, and I was talking to them about getting a custom emblem made, a custom stamp made for my project. But if this one polishes up nice, and after I stamp it and do all that stuff, I will give this one away because it's absolutely beautiful and it's a good size. So, like I said, stay tuned for that. This is going to be a slow process because I don't have a lot of equipment, and ordering the equipment needed to produce this silver isn't cheap, so I'm going to have to save up a little bit for it. But once again, I want to thank you so much to everyone for subscribing, commenting. 100 subs is amazing, and it has definitely, I did not expect to get 100 subs this quickly, and I'm very grateful for it. So thank you so much. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.